Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's Curry. Here's Maravich. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Curry. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Howard, no good. Pass to Curry. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
I like it when Stephen Curry gets to the inside and goes up strong. Just wants to convert from there, and he gets the chance.
Hill can't connect.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
And if he's that close, Giannis is going to say good night. He's going to cash that in.
Here's Lanier. Doesn't go for him. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Curry.
Scotty's touching. Pace first. First team foul.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Maravich. Pass to Bosch. Now here's Curry. From deep. That won't go either for Curry.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
The Cavs trailing. Inside. Here's Lanier. Out to the right wing. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's Davis.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Knocks it down from distance.
You know, sometimes basketball is not all that complicated. Just let Stephen Curry shoot threes and get out of the way.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Substitution on the court.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Offensive rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
It's a one-on-one situation. Right side Anderson. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Hill. Thunder with a lead.
Blocking foul called on. Chris Bosh. Pace first. Third team foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
On the court.
Here's Hamilton. Shot from the inbound. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Pass to Bosch. George for three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Simmons. Deflects the pass. Collins. And that one hits the back iron. Cleveland calls timeout. And here comes Cleveland, trailing by 2. George outside. The three is up. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
In transition, here they come. And there's the lob. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
George outside. Down low. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. Great all-around player.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
Hits a three-pointer.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Hill with it. Guarded now by Anderson. A shot to stop the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
No good on the free throw.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender using the old pump fake.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Kept alive. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's George. Pass to Anderson. Here's Sampson. It's George on the wing. And the three off target. Up in time. And that's not going to go. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 6. Stay with us now. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Well, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Hill with it. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
The three from Curry. They grab their own miss. Jacks up a three. He can't get it to go. Oklahoma City trailing. Over to the left wing. Collins. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Here's Oklahoma City now. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. And he lobs it up top. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Curry with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. The shake. And a nice layup by Curry. Curry's got 7.
I don't know what you do with Steph in the pick-and-roll situation like that. He capitalizes because of the separation, and it doesn't have to be much.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Howard. Outside Davis. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, you have to do way more than that to stop the MVP. Giannis just determined.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, "I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career." Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Back to Hill. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Antetokounmpo. No good with a layup.
And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a defensive player of the year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time. Just scanned the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
From the arc. Ooh, Howard with a block. To the paint. It's stolen by Howard. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And finished off by Davis.
Not a lot of bigs in the league that coaches trust to handle the offense, but Giannis and probably Jokic, those are 2 on the top of the list.
Buries it from 3. Curry's got 12. For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, B.A. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak, just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. It just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Cleveland calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
So both teams making some changes here. Now Anderson. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Back to George. To the inside. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Bosch gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
I just love the ball movement.
Hill for 3. Doesn't go that time. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Pass to George. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. That one's good for 2.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Arenas gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Bosch. Beyond the arc. Kicks it to George. From deep three-point range. The Thunder with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for Collins.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside, Anderson. From deep. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. There's 37 seconds left in the second. Here's Arenas. Driving inside.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
No good from outside. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Hill. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, my God. That was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many, that's for sure. He can really fly.
And the defense knows this. Somebody has to come over to contest.
For 3, George. That one is off. And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And here's Davis. Pass to Arenas. To the left side wing. Howard inside. Tries again. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Here's Curry to the right side. Fires in the triple. Give him 8 points now.
And Chris Bosh has really put the work in over the last few years to improve his outside shot, which means that you can't leave him open, even from 3.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4. And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Here's Bosch. Over to the wing. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Pippen.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Davis. Here's Howard. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And here's Curry for 3. Howard grabs the miss.
Well, fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Basket's good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Howard. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And Howard knows exactly. Exactly what he's out there to do: defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
We have a lot of great jumpers in the league, but DJ makes a statement every time. Elbows above the rim that time. Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Antetokounmpo, right side. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
To the wing, right side. The offensive rebound. Pass to Pippen. Second shot opportunity. That shot off. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Here's Jordan. Off with the layup.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Here's Sampson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 6.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
The 6-footer to the left wing. Antetokounmpo. Offensive board.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
To the middle. Pass to Maravich. The 3-ball. The 3 from Curry. On target from range. And it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Jordan with the bucket.
Well, with the physical tools he has, Jordan's presence in the paint looms very large, and he knows to live there.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
This quarter belongs to them, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Anderson for three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Collins right side. .116 left in the third quarter of the game. 5 to shoot. Here's Hamilton. Off the mark there with a three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The three is up. And the basket by Pippen. 21 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Kristaps Porzingis. Gilbert Arenas.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. George for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
There's the steal.
Oklahoma City foul. Gilbert Arenas. His third. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Dwight Howard. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Grant Hill. Aaron Davis.
To the inside. Anderson. Launches it. George's shot is off.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
George for three. George with another miss. Davis from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Cavaliers on top, up by. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now here's Curry. Pass to Pippen. To the paint. And he converts the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And Giannis with the jam.
And just a monster slam from Giannis that time.
Curry draws the double. Here's Bosch. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
From deep three-point range. Arenas' shot is off. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder. DeAndre Jordan.
So it's the Thunder now. 17-point game. And here's Collins for three. Tipped. And they're able to recover. Here's Simmons. The rebound by Bosch. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Oh, there's the alley. Pass to Maravich. The Thunder pull it in.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Man, showing some terrific range.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
Tries it from the top of the key. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Simmons. Hamilton controls the rebound and the putback.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. Plenty of space. Maravich, no good.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
And they recover it. Here's Arenas. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Great read from Bosch. Gets in perfect position for the alley-oop and quickly rises up.
Hill for three. That one doesn't drop. And Cleveland the other way now. They led by as many as 18. Down low. And he throws it down with one hand.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
There's Davis with the three. Lanier with the rebound. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Stephen Curry. No good on that one. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, B.A., and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And more the confidence of Giannis to be one of those go-to scorers. We're seeing those signs.
Second team foul.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 16-point lead. Pippen, no good. And it's Thunder's ball. Antetokounmpo outside. Off target with the three. Tries to break his ice. Here's Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Bosch. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Arenas. Driving to the basket. And he jams it home with authority.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Here's Davis. Here's Maravich. Pass to Pippen. Lets it go from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Cavaliers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And the first one at the line is good. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Anderson for three. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
Anderson with it. Picked up by Simmons. Three-pointer. Pass to Anderson. Kicks it to George. Puts up a three. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Paul George taking it all the way up for the dunk.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His second.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Thunder, DeAndre Jordan.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of the game. He wants to get confident, stepping up and knocking him down.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans.
Not too many blessed with this corner vision. Don't give them knowledge, give them more religion. Poor decisions, mama couldn't pay, so they told her pray for the Lord's assistance. They read our souls, so we bought some Christians. Louboutin, who's LeBron? Shut up, dribble. We lost resistance. My words are beacon through the darkest distance. Converse with heathens that get lost in systems. Lead the village till them forces listen. Torches glisten. I sat with Cassius across from Liston. I'm Marcus Garvey with a heartless army. Malcolm by the curtains, you a carbon copy. I'm disturbing, hard to stop me.